YouTube. I thank you once again, saying let's take another look at it. One thing I want to talk to you about today is see yourself. Because when you see the self, then you would know that it is you. You are the self. And what you do with the self is you doing it with yourself. When you hold on, it's you that's holding on. Whatever is happened or yet happening, you made that happen. But you held on to what was happening because you didn't see yourself. It's time to see yourself. And when you do what you're doing and you see that, don't forget it is you that you see doing that. Whatever it is that you do or doing or done, people will say things and you will say that is not you because you say they can't see you, you say they don't know you, so therefore you think they don't see you, but the truth is you don't see you like they say they see you, but they say they see you, but you don't see, but yet you know. So therefore you listen to what they say they see because you know but not to see what you know. So you don't see. If they say they see or saw it, and when they tell you what they see, or better yet, what they saw, and that is what you think you see, but you don't see that because you deny that what they say they saw, you see, because you don't see you. You don't even see. You keep your eyes on what's inside your head. How? Because only what's inside the body gave the brain the remembering, but yet the body remembered it and the brain recorded it. So through your intelligence is where you stay. So that's what you see, but you can't even see that because you can't see words unless you write them on the paper. But even then, when you write it on the paper, the words you wrote, you was taught that that was the word. You say you see that because you say you know that. But the only way you say you could see that is if it was spelled out on the paper. You can't see it in the air unless you imagine it. But seeing that is not the picture here. You seeing you is the big picture. So do you see what you do, what you done? Now what you saying or what was said by you is completely something totally different about do you see you? Because here's what happened. Everything about you is what you doing about you. It's what comes about you. It is you because it's about you. So when something is about you, it's the you that is the only thing that is. So therefore, if you can't see what there is, and the is you, it's because you're not looking, or yet you're looking in another direction. So therefore, you can't see. You don't want to see. You don't want to see what you know that you see, how you saw it, and when you seen it, and it was time for you to see, you don't want to see it that way. Because you can't see. You took over a whole nother way of seeing things. You took on a whole nother way of seeing things. You see things another way of seeing things. So if it were to come to your vision to see, and the way you see things is the way you see them and don't know, can you see you? Well, that's because you don't like what you see when you look at you. So therefore, you refuse to see. That's why you don't see you. The only thing I'm saying to you is when you see you, you could stop a lot of stress and anxiety. When you see you, you can make more moves on what's important and what matters, and only dealing with matter facts, not beliefs and hopes and false dreams. And you know what's real because you always gonna be in the real, but it's up to you to do real and be real, because the real is not going nowhere. But fabrication, you made it all up in what's real because you decided to go against what's real to see another fabrication site that you built for your vision now. So therefore you could never see you if all you see is what your mind imaginated, or what was imaginated that you became a part of. Other people's imaginations, other people's visions, other people's worries, mishopes and pains and anxieties and depression. You try to take on all of that. So you can't see because you're so filled up with blindness, so filled up with drama, so filled up with hate, so filled up with anger. You're so sad, fully. You don't understand what lone means. So therefore, you lonely. So you can't see. When you're so filled up, you can't see. This is Brother Victor, sharing with you on let's take another look at it and understand that we ain't never been seeing, so we don't see. And the moment we learn to see in the eyeballs that we have in our body, in our physical body, we would know not to deny things or stay void with our sight anymore. So until I chat with you next time, I said to you, one love, always. And I know that this is outside of your circumference of awareness, but believe me, you know. Peace.